Linear equations in one variable, one of the most easiest equations to solve in mathematics. Hi everyone, in this video I'll break down how to solve different types of linear equations step by step. So let's get started. First of all, what is a linear equation in a one variable? A linear equation in one variable is of the form ax plus b equals c, where x is the quantity or the unknown whose value needs to be found out, and a, b, and c are the constants. They are the numbers which are already given to us. Also, the degree of this equation is 1. And when I say degree is 1, it means the highest exponent of the variable x is 1 over here. And if you draw the graph of such type of linear equations, you will always get a straight line as the graph. Always like this or like this. And that's why they are called as linear, I would say, because I can see the word line in the word linear. So the degree of these equations is 1. Their graph is always a straight line, and x or any other variable quantity needs to be found out. So let's get started. We will start with one step equation. So let's take the first example. My first example would be x plus 7 equals 20. Now, I want to find the value of x, so I will isolate this x. And when I say isolate, it means I want to get x by itself, alone. I do not want any other number with x. But I can see here that here is this 7 is being added to x. So I'll eliminate this 7. What is the opposite operation of plus? It's minus. So I will do minus 7. Now, in equations, if you are doing one operation on one side of equal to, you will do the same operation on the another side of equal sign in order to preserve this equal to sign. So if I'm subtracting 7 from this left side, I will do the same on the right side as well. Now, plus 7 minus 7, it's 0. So we'll show it by cancelling. So x equals 20 minus 7, 13, and that's the answer of this equation. If I want to verify, if I want to check, is my answer correct? So I will put this x 13 back in this equation. X plus 7 equals 20. So what is the value of x coming out? 13. 13 plus 7. Is 13 plus 7 20? Yes. So the left side of this equation means this left side, after putting x as 13, is coming out to be equal to right side. It means my this x equals 13 is the correct answer. If after putting the x, you are not getting left side equal to right side, it means your value of x is not correct. Let's take another example. M minus 3 equals 5. Here my unknown is M. So 3 is being subtracted from M. The opposite operation of subtraction is addition. So let's add 3 on both the sides. Always remember, whatever you are doing on one side, you will do the same on the another side. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. Cancel it. So M comes out to be 8. My next example, 3x equals 12. 3 and x are being multiplied. In algebra, when there is no sign between a number and a variable, it means they are being multiplied. What is the opposite operation of multiplication? It's division. So let's divide both sides by 3. Because I know that 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1x means just x equals 12 divided by 3 is 4. So value of x is 4. X divided by 8 equals 3. I want to get the value of x, but x is being divided by 8. What is the opposite operation of division? It's multiplication. Let's multiply both sides by 8. Sorry, this one would be 8. So let's correct it. It's 8. And 8 times 3. Now 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1x means x. 8 times 3 is 24, and that's the answer. Why these are called as one-step equations? Because they require only one step to solve. Which one step? Look here, we just subtract, here we add, here we divide, and here we multiply. So they require only one step, or you can say they require only one mathematical operation to get the value of the unknown quantity x or m or z. That's why they are called as one-step equations. So, what will be the two-step equations? Of course, which require two steps or which require two operations to get the value of the unknown. Let's see few examples in this category. 4x plus 3 equals 11. I want to find the value of x, but x is being multiplied by 4. Then it is added to 3 and it is giving me 11. So I want to isolate everything on left side. I want to isolate x by eliminating all the other numbers on left side. So let's start with this first constant. 3 is being added, so subtract it, and then I'll do the same on the right side. Plus 3 minus 3, 0. So 4x is 4x over here equals, what is 11 take away 3? 8. Now we eliminated 3 and now we will eliminate this 4 which is being multiplied by x. And if you look closely, this is just a one-step equation. 4 is multiplied by x, and what is the opposite operation of multiplication? It's division. So divide by 4. So 4 divided by 4, 1. 1x means x, and the value 8 divided by 4 gives me 2. So that's the value of unknown quantity x. Let's take one more. 5y minus 6 is 24. So I want to find the value of y. So let's eliminate this 5 and 6, and first we will do this minus 6. Let's eliminate minus 6. Opposite of minus 6 is plus 6. So plus 6 on both the sides. 0. 5 on left side is left equal 24 plus 6, 30. And now divide by 5 on both the sides, because 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1y equals 6. And that's the value of y. Let's do another one. X divided by 3 plus 2 equals 5. So let's eliminate this plus 2 by doing minus 2 on both the sides. Plus 2 minus 2. Cancel. So x divided by 3 equals 5 take away 2 is 3. This 3 is being divided. X is being divided by 3. What is the opposite operation of division? It's multiplication. Let's multiply both sides by 3, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1x means x, and 3 times 3 is 9. That's the value of x. Let's take one in which my numbers are decimals. So 0.4x plus 2.5 equals 6.5. I'll first eliminate plus 2.5. So minus 2.5 minus 2.5. 0. 0.4x equals 6.5 minus 2.5 is just 4, 4.0. Divides by 0.4 on both the sides. This gives me 1. 1x equals x, and 4 divided by 0.4 is 10. You can do it on your calculator. So the value of unknown x comes out to be 10. So look, we need two operations. First, I eliminate this constant, and then in the last, I eliminated the constant which is coming with the variable by doing the correct operation. So it requires two steps or two operations. That's why these equations are called as two-step equations. Let's do one question with the fractional coefficient. So fractional coefficient means like 1/2, 3/4, 2/5, and all that. So let's pick this one. So it's x divided by 6 minus 4/3 equals 3/4. So you can see that these constants and the x coefficient all are fractions. So I'll eliminate this 4/3 first by doing plus 4/3 on both the sides. So minus plus 0. So x over 6 equals, now what is this? 3/4 plus 4/3. Now I will use the knowledge of fractions to add them. Do they have the same denominator? No. What is the common denominator or the common multiple of 4 and 3? It's 12. So let's make them 12. How I will make this 4 12? By 3. But if I am multiplying the denominator by 3, I will multiply the numerator by 3. So 3 times 3 is 9 twelfths. Plus, let's make this as 12, denominator 3 as 12. So multiply by 4 and on the numerator also. 4 times 4, 16, 3 times 4, 12. Now, this will be the addition of the fractions with the same denominator. So this is 12, 9 plus 16 is 25. So I got 25 twelves on this side when I added 3/4 and 4/3 in this way. Now, x is being divided by 6 and I want to isolate x. I don't want this 6. So multiply by 6 on both the sides. 6 divided by 6 is 1. So x comes out to be this 6 and this 12 can be cancelled. 6 times 2 is 12. So x is 25 halves. And 25 halves means 12 and 1 half. So this is the value of x. So when they have the fractional coefficients, we need to have the background knowledge of how to subtract or how to add the fractions. Then only we can do it. Let's do some questions in which we use the distributive property. I have one full video which is dedicated to this distributive property, solving of expressions using distributive property. I'll put the link here. You can watch out that video for the more detailed explanation of distributive property. So my equation is 3 times 2m minus 5 equals 33. Now, this 3, which is outside the parenthesis, it will get multiplied by all the terms inside the parenthesis. So 3 times 2m is 6m and 3 times minus 5 is minus 15 equals 33. And now after using the distributive property, it's just my two-step equation. So let's eliminate this negative 15 plus 15 on both the sides. 0, 6m is equal to 48. Divide by 6 on both the sides. M comes out to be 8. That's the answer. Next one. Now, so far, we have seen the equations in which the variable x, y, m was only present on one side of equal to. Now we will see the equations in which the variable x, m, whatever is it, whose value needs to be found out, it's there on both sides of equal to. So, for example, if I have 5 minus 2m equals 4m minus 7. See, this m variable is present on the left side of equal to as well as on the right side of equal to. So these are called the equations with the variable on both the sides of equal to sign. How to solve it? The method to solve is this: bring all the variable terms on one side and bring all the constants on the another side of equal to. But while doing so, you must keep in mind that when the terms shift from left side to right side or vice versa, they change their sign. So I want to keep my variable terms on this side. So minus 2m. Let's bring this 4m on left side. Now what is the sign in front of 4m? It's plus. So when it shifts to the left side of equal to, it will become negative 4m equals this negative 7 on right side and this plus 5 when go on that side, it will become minus 5. Now, minus 2m minus 4m is just minus 6m equals minus 7 minus 5 is minus 12. Divide by minus 6 on both the sides. M comes out to be 2. That's our answer. So, and if you want to check your answer, m is equal to 2 is correct or not, put in this equation, your left side and right side should come out to be equal. If they are equal, it means your value of m is correct. Let's take one more. Let's take one decimal one. So negative 3.3x minus 2.8 equals 3.2x plus 11.8. So let's bring all the x on one side. So minus 3.3x. This 3.2 is plus. So when it comes to that side, it will become minus 3.2x equals 11.8, and this minus 2.8 will become 2 plus 2.8. Minus 3.3 minus 3.2. So it will give me minus 6.5x equals 11.8 plus 2.8 will give me 8 plus 8, 16, 11 and 1, 12 plus 2, 14. So divide by minus 6.5 on both the sides. 1 x is negative 14.6 over 6.5. You want to solve it further on the calculator, you can solve it. If you want to leave your answer on this at this step only, that is also correct. No problems. Let's take some more with equations with the variables on both the sides. So my next example would be, let's take one with a distributive property. So 5 times 5m minus 8 equals 10, 3 plus 2m. So 5 multiplied by 5m is 25m, and then 5 multiplied by minus 8 is minus 40 equals 10 divided by 3, 10 multiplied by 3, I'm sorry, is 30. 10 multiplied by 2m is 20m. And now bring all the variables on one side and all the constants on another side. So 25m minus 20m, this plus will become minus when shifted to that side, equals 30, and this will become plus 40. Now 25 minus 20 is 5m equals 30 plus 40 is 70. So divide by 5, it's m. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1m is m. 70 divided by 5 is 14, and that's the answer. Let's do one with the fractional coefficients. So it's 7 fourth. It's distributive property as well as the fractional coefficients. M plus 20 equals 8 over 5, 20 plus m. All right. So let's multiply this constant outside with all the terms inside the parenthesis. So 7 times 4m plus 7 times 4 times 20. In algebra, we don't put x for multiply like this one, because we often get confused with this. Is it a multiply sign or is it an unknown quantity x? We just put the dot to represent multiplication in algebra. Equals 8 fifths multiplied by 20 plus 8 fifths multiplied by m. So you get 7 fourth m. Now this 4, 20 divided by 4 is 5, and 7 times 5 is 35 equals 20 divided by 5 is 4, 8 times 4 is 32 plus 8 fifths m. Now bring all the constants on one side and all the variables on one side. So 7 4m's minus 8 fifths m equals 32 minus 35. When you will solve this, the common denominator of 4 and 5 is 20. So you get 20, and 7 times 5, 35m, minus 8 times 4 is 32m, equals 32 minus 35 is minus 3. Now 35 minus 32, okay, I'll write it over here. There is little less space. 35 minus 32 is 3m over 20 equals negative 3. This 20 is being divided, so when it will go there, it will go with the multiply sign. So 3m equals minus 60, like 20 times minus 3 is this. Divide by 3 on both the sides, your m value comes out to be minus 20. That's the value of m. Okay, let's take one in which we have the variables on both the sides and the coefficients are again fractional, little bit different from the one which we have just done. So you have the equation negative 3 halves plus 4m over 3 equals negative 1 6 minus 3m over 4. So bring all the variable terms on one side and take all the constants to one side. Always remember to change the signs while you are shifting the terms from one side of equal to another side of equal to. So you will get 4m over 3. This minus 3m over 4 will become plus 3m over 4 equals minus 1 6, and this minus 3 by 2 when come over there, it will be plus 3 over 2. The common denominator of 3 and 4 is 12. So let's make them 12. So I'll multiply this with 4 and this with 4. So I'll get 16m plus, and how I will get 12 here? I'll multiply by 3, I'll multiply by 3. 4 times 3, 12, 3 times 3, 9m equals, what is the common factor of 6 and 2? It's 6. So this is already 6. The denominator is already 6. How can I make this as 6? I'll multiply by 3. So it's 9 over 6. Now, 16m plus 9m is, this is minus and plus, perfect. So 16 plus 9 is, okay, let me write it over here, 25m divided by 12 equal 6 minus 1 plus 9. So 25m over 12 equals 9 minus 1, 8 over 6. This 12 is being divided, so when it will shift to the another side, it will go with the sign of multiplication. So 8 times 12 over 6. I can divide this 12 with 6. So 25m equals 8 times 2, 16. Divide by 25 on both the sides. I get m as 16 over 25, and that's the answer for this equation. Thank you so much. That's all in this video. Now you know how to solve all the different types of linear equations. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.